My first tattoo. Let's tell a story. Hello guys, welcome to another video, and yes, this video is about my first tattoo. Some of you may be going, Connor, when did you get a tattoo? What made you decide to get a tattoo? And I'm just like, well, here is where I advertise my Instagram right now. Go follow it. It's in the description, along with my Snapchat, Twitter, and other social media things. Please, you won't regret it. So yeah, I got a tattoo done. It was just before Christmas, and as I said just then, you know, it's on my Instagram, and I try to not show it off because I'm not that kind of person who just goes, you know, oh look at it, you know, oh yeah, it's there by the way, but I'm not going to show it just yet, just in case you haven't saw it, because I want to show you the finished product after the story. But yeah, basically I wanted something that resembled me as a kid, but growing up, sort of thing, and I chose something that really resembled me as a person, because I found myself quite a childish guy thing, maybe, geek. It's got to be nerd, actually. Nerd's kind of a nice way to put it. So yeah, I started off being absolutely terrified. I was standing outside the tattoo studio with my friend Natasha, and it was a great experience for the both of us. She got her septum pierced. I think it was a septum. Yeah, it was. She was in agony. I was going to record in the tattoo studio, but sadly I couldn't, and it was sad because my reaction was pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, I was sitting on the chair in the studio, and I was terrified. So scared of what could happen. The worst that was going through my mind was, what if I don't like the design? What if the tattoo artist messes up, because I've never been to this guy before, and you know, but I trust him because I know them, sort of thing. And another main worry was, what if I just freak out and flinch and my arm spazzes out and it drags a line that's not needed across my arm, and you know, it's just one of them. But anyway, yeah, I sat down, he played a joke on me about halfway through the tattoo, and he pretended to mess up, but he put in like an entry cartridge and he just moved it along my arm a little bit, and I crapped myself so much that I looked down at my arm, I didn't flinch, and I thought I handled it quite well considering, and you know, I just looked and I'm like, oh, thank God for that. He was wetting himself laughing, and I'm glad that he was comfortable, because the fact that he was comfortable made me comfortable, and it wasn't awkward. We were just having a nice conversation, and people are asking me, how does it feel to get one? And people are going, oh, it hurts, and it does depend where you get it done, and obviously different pain tolerances. I'm a wimp. I have sensitive skin. I get hurt so easy, and I bruise like a peach, but yet that did not hurt. It was weird. So yeah, I think it's time I better show you my tattoo, but yeah, so here's the tattoo, guys. That's what it looks like. I really like it. So, Pokemon, Zelda, and Harry Potter. They are like three things that I thought were acceptable to put on my body, and things that I didn't mind looking at for the rest of my life. Because that's the main factor with getting a tattoo. You need to be willing to know that that's on your body for the rest of your life. And now whenever I look at that, I will think of how happy I was as a kid, how happy and content I was, and the fact that that made me who I am now. That made me kind of, I like to think of myself as very creative now and very outgoing. And those games, books and comics and TV shows and stuff was me as a kid that made me express myself for who I am, and I absolutely love it. And because I've got it on my right arm, it's kind of like my right hand man, and I'm only ever going to get my shoulders tattooed. My left shoulder for the heart is going to be all music related, and my right shoulder, my right hand man, are going to be all things that have been involved in my life of me growing up. I'm not getting any names or anything like that ever tattooed on me, just designs that represent me as a person. Needless to say, I did not rush into things. My family hated the fact I was getting a tattoo, and I can totally understand it, because some people don't like tattoos, some people do. Some people accept them, some people don't. That's just life. I know for a fact my dad does not accept my tattoo, but he says there could have been worse things I could have got. Whereas my mum, she likes my tattoo. She was the one that said, go for it if you want it. And like, that kind of gave me a little bit of security, I guess, in thinking, okay, at least I'm not disappointing both my parents, otherwise I'd have to make it up to both parents in some way. I mean, I know I've got piercings and now I have a tattoo, and some people will look at me now and think, you know, oh, look at that. But as you can tell, I don't really show off my tattoo. There's photos of me on Instagram and things like that, on Facebook, on Twitter, Snapchat, blah blah blah. I'm not showing my tattoo off. The only things I can really show off is my face. And once you finish the tattoo, it hurt a bit, and you can see it in this photo with a lot of blood. Yeah, I bled quite a bit, and I'll admit it did sting, but it was more itchy than sting sort of sensation. It was weird, but I love it, I don't regret it, and if you want a tattoo, my recommendation would be to seriously think about the design before you get it done, and be certain you want it. I knew for a fact that I wanted this. I wanted a tattoo from when I was about maybe 11, 12 years old, and you know, the designs were changing, but I've wanted this design for a good 3 years now, and I've always looked at it and just thought, that would be so cool on my arm. And now the fact I can look at it and just think, I've got it, finally. And I love it. I don't regret it at all. And I totally hope that you guys will carefully make the decision for yourselves, if you ever come to that decision. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I'm sorry that it's been it's probably been boring for you, me just talking about my tattoo experience. But hey, you know, it's just something that I thought I'd share with you, because I haven't shared on YouTube yet that I have a tattoo. And I just thought now is the time to go and post it, because I should have done it ages ago, but I didn't. I was going to do it on the day I got it done, but I was going to see The Force Awakens like straight after, so, you know. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep being awesome. I love you all, and I shall see you on Tuesday for another video.